Welcome for today's episode. For our guest, we have the Mycro Pixel Studio. Uh, Hello, everyone.
Hello.
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 Hi.
So, would you like to introduce yourselves?
Hello, I'm Matthew and I'm the managing director.
Hi, I'm Emma and I'm General Secretary.
Hello, I'm Nathaniel and I am the head game developer.
Hi, I am Daniel and I am the finance director.
Hello, I am Johan and I am the marketing manager.
Hi, I'm Jimena and I'm the Operations and Quality Director.
I am Chloe and I'm the finance director.
So, I am Kim. I am going to be interviewing the Mycro Pixel Studio. Just in general, why did you enter for this team company that you wanted to enter?
I think we had very different reasons to join. I mean, I had been looking at companies from like 4 or 5 years a year ago because I had ex-students from my ex-secondary school who were part of the program that followed them on Facebook. And I always said, oh, that's cool, if I have the opportunity, I would do it. And I went to junior college and like the first Citizens of Knowledge meeting that we had, Mr. Roberto Correa came to us and said, hey, would like to join, and I joined. So it was my thing, but I'm pretty sure the others had like a different experience, I guess.
Anyone want to mention their opinion?
Well,
Yeah.
honestly, me and Daniel were like, we knew about this, but I actually forgot to enroll. So me and Daniel were a bit late to the program.
Like just 2 weeks, not that much, but yeah, basically I think Matthew would agree. Like we mainly joined just to get more insight on the financial literacy and also the basic operations of a business, how it operates. And yeah, it was a bit different than what we expected, but it was obviously a lot more work than we had planned.
Okay, so we see that you had different expectations. Oh, okay.
Lately.
I didn't think it would be that much of work, and especially like in the beginning where we had to plan and actually decide what we're gonna do, what we're gonna name the company. I mean, and then the business plan, which was the toughest tasks, I
Oh
think.
God, that was something else.
I can see your face. Oh no.
It was like a 13-page document that we had to present to Jay, basically.
And
Oh,
you would think, oh, 13 pages, that's a lot. In reality, it was like more than 13 pages. Because you have to put in like a certain amount of like things you have to put in. And we couldn't like limit ourselves to 10 pages.
I think we can all agree that a part of our souls are just in that document.
I agree.
Me
okay.
and Emma last 2 days on a call, nearly like 8 hours or something, straight
God.
on the document.
It was
Oh my God,
something else.
so much work.
Yeah, we've spent literally days, full days, just the whole Saturday or Sunday just talking and arguing about everything.
Wait,
Really?
that's on like the side of deciding what's gonna happen.
Uh-huh.
Maya, that happened as well.
Yeah, you
I
had
wish we tracked the hours. Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't count those for the minutes, so no, we didn't check those hours.
So we don't know exactly how much. I'm pretty sure.
No.
No, actually, I think I did that in the beginning of the document.
We'll see. Let me see.
okay, no problem.
Yeah.
I don't need the time.
I think on average 5-6 hour calls at least.
Obviously not counting for when we did our own separate work because
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
So we usually meet like 3 times a week for 3 hours.
So
or
it's
something.
literally like a job. Well, it's a job while being students. It's great if you manage how to balance it all.
It's a bit worse than a job because at least in a job you have your own separate hours, but
and they
in
have
a
remuneration.
Exactly. In a company, it's constant work to actually get it off the ground.
I feel like we're scaring the viewers for some reason because we're saying like all the cons that we had, like all difficulties, but yeah, it was like a pretty good experience. Like for me, it was like
Oh, everyone has different kind of experience, but I believe this kind of experience would be a good one.
it is a good one. Like
Mhm.
we had our like difficult times and like, oh, what was it? I am 5 hours and have nothing done. Yes, we've had those moments, but I mean, we've had a few good laughs.
I hope so, but everyone will have some bad days, good days, nothing at
Yes, yes,
all
yes,
was
exactly.
done. So I can relate to this because even the podcast team, before we started publicly, we had like nothing done. We were like, hey, let's do a college podcast. And like we had nothing done, we just mentioned it. And then we're here, we're on YouTube and Instagram. Go follow us, please.
Plug,
And
plug.
yeah.
It's
So,
like you're thrown to the deep end, you know? It's like swim, swim. I don't know how to swim.
Emma, I believe, mentioned the J company. Can someone please explain to me about this J company?
So J is use and wait. Someone help me with the acronyms because I tend to forget it. But it's basically an association, non-governmental association that helps with youth people, especially students. They align with schools and things like that to create companies that they've been doing it, I believe, for like 20, 25 years, something like that. So it's not very new.
Oh,
It's it's been for a while, and this is the Malta. We're working obviously with the Malta's part of J, but it's international.
oh, interesting. I like this. And you made your own team, and you're called the Mycro Pixel Studio. So after you managed to do a name for your team, what was your original idea to develop something?
I think it's a very weird story, right? We actually decided on the product first and then what to name ourselves.
Actually, we had another name, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that's
I
another name before
I
this.
don't know if I should say it.
Should we?
No,
It was a very cute moment.
You can
It
mention
was cute.
it's a bit childish, to
I
be honest.
swear, we were so tired that day that someone just came out
Haha,
with an idea to mention the group chat. I'm in the company, it's a bitsy, right? So like the spider. Yes, it's cute. At that time, we were all tired and exhausted after like
it was a 4-hour call.
Yeah, so
two straight
basically,
days, of course.
any good ideas, just okay.
so
And then
instead of micropixel, you were going to be itsy bitsy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
basically.
But we had like a different product though, so it was not going to be a game at the
Mhm.
time.
I don't think we had a product at that time.
We
No,
had a product at
we
the
were
time.
discussing. We had like 7 product ideas.
Then narrowed it down to 2,
Yeah,
and we almost went with the other idea, and we said
Emma,
no.
COVID happened, so
Ah, okay.
I
Uh,
mean, it could have been easier, I might say. Emma,
With shippings and things like that, it was less likely to be accessible within our time limit, which was till we have to finish by March, May,
oh,
May,
May,
June.
May,
When
May,
is it?
May.
you had a deadline, so it was more stressful.
Yeah, yeah, but it's basically
definitely.
at the last weeks of April and beginning of May, we have to begin liquidizing the company with the with
Ah,
J. And most probably, though, I don't know if we're going to continue after, but that's in the discussion as well.
of course. Okay, so on to the next question. So, as Micro Pixel Studio, you developed a game. I downloaded the game. I love it. I play it all the time. I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with it. This is my
Thank you.
opinion. I love it. I don't know why. Who came up with this idea of creating the game?
But as a product idea, I think because originally it was me and Johan wanted to be in another group, but that group kind of quit on us, so we joined this group and we had this game idea. We
Oh,
didn't know what the game was going to be exactly. We
He's absorbing the tea.
we didn't know what the game would be exactly, so we forwarded the idea and eventually it got chosen. And then Johan came with the amazing idea of making the game like Skydive, and everyone just loved it.
I'm one of them. Can you explain to the audience what's this game? So I think some of our audience don't know anything about this game. So if you want to explain, feel free.
So basically, Skydive is this casual game where you have this player and you're flying through the air and have to avoid obstacles and collect certain power-ups to try and get further and further through the chaos of the level. And with every kind of with a bit of time, after a bit of time, it increases the difficulty and more obstacles come towards you, they speed up. So it's basically totally skill based of how good you are with the game.
Okay, so you did the game. I know you had a long process to develop this game, but I'm curious, like, how did you create it?
So me as the head game developer, I love using Unity because it's a free game engine. It's actually very powerful, especially in recent updates. And Matthew helped me with the development of the game, especially the menus. Johan helped me with some UI. Jimena makes the models for the game. So basically, it's a collaboration of most of the team, and we use the Unity engine because of its simplicity, to be honest, and how powerful it is.
How did you divide your roles?
So
Aha.
so this yeah, this is an interesting topic because apart from choosing what product we're doing and the company name, we had this problem choosing the roles. So we were given a spreadsheet, not spreadsheet, like we were given the possible roles that we could choose between us, and we were like, okay, who wants to go for for I don't know, for the managing director, for example? And there was, I think,
4 of us.
Yeah,
You were
Four of
I
us.
think
I remember
it
it
was
very
me,
clearly.
Matthew, I
Emma,
Emma,
think
myself, and
yeah,
Martina,
uh-huh.
our
as
team member.
And
She
even
couldn't be
Johan
here.
said he wanted to try it.
So
so
fine.
And
basically it
it
was.
ultimately boils down to a democratic vote.
Yes.
Did we? Yeah, yes, we
Yes,
voted
yes,
on
yes.
on
Voted on
on
it, yes.
Zoom on Zoom on
Because
in chat.
democracy,
And we ended up choosing Matthew because of the vote, because he's the most liked out of all of us.
No,
Oh, you is the leader of the state.
Yeah, basically.
yes, she has his moments.
Oh,
Sorry.
You
would
could
you
say
like
that.
to,
You
would
could
you
say
like,
that.
would you like to elaborate why at his moments?
I think like Nat said earlier, he was the most liked at the time. I'm not sure he's the most liked anymore because he's the
No, don't
boss.
say that.
Imma,
He's
sometimes. I'm sorry, Matthew, Imma. He's the one
he
always pressuring with
yeah,
deadlines, so
he
it
has a
gets
bit
a
of
bit.
temper, let's just say that.
Wait. Can we defend him here? Okay, no. We all have a temper, myself included, right?
Yeah, obviously, but Matthew's
I
temper
have
is
my
something
temper
special.
tantrum
At
moment,
Matthew's temper is special. We can
Oh,
all agree on
but
that.
it's a very caring temper, right? He cares, like he cares very deeply, which is why he's like managing director, right? He does care, and when he cares, he's going to try his best, right?
I mean,
You agree with me here?
to be honest, if the real world had respawn, I'd see a shotgun behind my head every week. So
Okay,
in my
no.
defense, all right. In my defense,
oh, no, no.
I don't own any weapons. One, two, two. Deadlines are deadlines,
I know, obviously.
and if we have deadlines from Jay or, for example, for ourselves that yo,
Yeah,
we
I
We've got
just
a
gave
deadline
I
this
just
Monday,
gave an
by the
example.
way.
Don't worry, nothing personal.
you know, for the people viewing at FM, I don't want to picture myself like
Yeah.
I'm a
No, he's not
larcenist
a,
or
No,
something.
no, 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 no.
No, like
He's not bad.
he's not a
Actually,
bad boss.
yeah,
He's actually like a
Matthew is
nice boss.
honestly an incredible friend, to be honest, and an
a
honor.
nice
It's an
guy.
honor to work with him.
Thank you, Muskin. Like no, we joke around with Matthew. He can take it. He can. He's nice though. He can be scary, but he's nice.
In my opinion, we made a great decision to make him a manager.
Oh,
I second that opinion. Yeah, he
I,
does know how to
I appreciate it, guys. I love
Yeah,
you.
knowing the whole team better, I'm not sure anyone else would have handled it like he does.
Yeah, exactly,
No,
true
I
enough.
don't think so.
The stress of this role is
you should be thankful for your team.
Lela, I am. I already said it. Like
No,
this stress, this role, and every role in the organization, to be honest, because everyone has their own parts. When we're doing, for example, the game, we had Nathaniel working hard on the game. Johan was doing the menus, and Jimena was doing the models, which you will see soon on our game. Emma
hopefully.
was trying to help. Daniel was like managing the bank account, and Chloe helping him. Martina and Johan as well were, you know, planning our marketing and our sales and how we're gonna increase the sales and whatever. So everyone and every role is difficult, especially mine in particular, because I had to
You
manage
had
everything and be sure
you had to
everything.
make sure all the gears work together.
Exactly.
I can understand Matthew 100% because I manage the podcast team and we have the same problems as I believe your problems are. And yeah, I
Especially now that we're all online and we can't meet. You don't have that social feeling that you're like meeting the person and you're like. I mean, I met some people at school.
We only met all together once.
Mhm.
We're a group of eight, so freeze during from 8 till 5. We only had 1 hour a week, so that was also difficult for us to meet during the week, especially because of after school activities and stuff like that. So we had to meet at the weekends, which used out of our times, and yeah.
same for us. uh, no, we met at least, I think, at least 3 times before everything happened due to COVID. But now everything we came online. Even when we record like this one on Zoom, everything's online on our meetings, recordings, training sessions, everything's online. And it's stressful because I hate being inside because I love to go out and socialize with people. So yeah, I understand 100%. 100%.
Like it's very sad. Like the only time we actually met was when we took a photo for our Facebook page. We were like, hey, we need a background, so let's like, take a photo. And we met like around Christmas time, and we took like 3 or 4 photos with Alfino as well. It was amazing. Such a big fan of Alfino. It's
Not to
it's weird.
mention, we've been online since the beginning.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
First time we
Hmm.
met.
usually,
First time we met was actually online. Everything was arranged online.
Even for the
Whatever it
beginning,
is.
even for the beginning, because they were even telling us like how to
choose the
some certain
roles,
terms, choose the roles, about
the business plan.
quality, the business plan, etc. Oh.
That usually all happened like in real life, face to face, in recent years. But unfortunately, we started online. I met my team online. Chloe had joined us a bit late. She joined online as well. So it's a bit sad, unfortunately, but there's nothing to do about it.
It was like slightly weird because imagine meeting your team for the first time and meeting for a photo and you realize how tall all of them are. Some of them
Yeah.
are just so tall. And you're like, wait a second. Just wait a second. I could not imagine from a that you were so tall.
As
Turkey.
the shortest one here, I can tell that I can confirm that was the biggest shock, really.
The first time I met Nathaniel, I was like, I shouldn't be sitting down next to Nat. I was like, I'm not a very tall person, but it was like,
Yeah,
so surprising.
I understand 100% because when I met Matthew for the first time, believe me, I think
agree with you.
I'm the length of his legs. Holy! So I understand. So let's go for the next question because we had a whole story for one question. Uh, was it stressful to create something as big as a game while handling everyday life?
It was.
Yeah, it actually it really was. I mean, especially building all the components together. I, for one, have some times where I have a bunch of assignments. I actually used to go to athletics before, and I had to drop it to actually cram everything inside um, the 24 hours of the day. So yeah, it's kind of stressful, but it's very rewarding at the end.
We had issues as well because of computer, we didn't have the proper tools in order to draw digitally. The all the characters and items in the game, I draw them digitally. And my computer didn't have enough power, so I had to borrow the computer from school. Plus matching the times of when they had the computer available because they didn't always have it, obviously. So that was stressful to manage as well.
Oh,
I think what was slightly more stressful than other teams. Other teams chose the option of getting a product and modifying it,
Or
which
just importing some things.
not just
And
importing
reselling it.
something. We decided to create something from scratch, which meant that we had much more like time-consuming things going around.
we had more work to do.
For Nat and Jimena, it was
Exactly. Plus, I
bummer.
think we're the first company in the program which has done a digital
Product.
product and a digital free product. Not to mention Skydive is free for everyone to play. So I think I'm pretty sure it's the first time that it ever happened. So
Yeah, I
Yes, and
think
I don't think there was ever a video game, to be honest.
No,
exactly.
talking to our
There
mentors.
were apps before,
Yeah, apps definitely, but not
but not videos.
games.
You should be proud that you made your own first video games for J Company. Like,
Oh,
round
we
of applause
were.
for
Yeah,
everyone.
we are proud. We are proud. It's just
We're very proud.
very, very time consuming and resource consuming as well.
I am proud of everyone because I am telling you, I'm obsessed with this game. You can ask Matthew. I sent him screenshots of my high scores every day.
What's your high score? What's your high score? Good question.
Check. I believe it. Let me be accurate. Wait. So,
So mine was 20,000.
But you cheated. You cheated,
You
Emma.
cheated.
Emma, you can't count that.
what? She checked it.
Oh, hold up.
No, no.
We were stress
She
testing the
cheated.
game.
She cheated. She cheated.
it's
Our
rewind a
Our
bit.
old versions of the game. We were stress testing those, right?
And Emma managed
And
to break
I
them
broke the
multiple
game.
times.
A couple of times to add to that.
Yeah.
Hey, you needed me. I had to test the
No, no,
game, right?
to be honest, stress testing a game and breaking it is an actual role in the game development world.
Score is 1,588.
Nice, nice.
Pretty good.
It's better than mine, and
As the game
unfortunately, it's better
developer,
than mine.
as the game developer, I have insight to the code, so I can not cheat. I know what's going to happen.
Oh,
Yeah.
Basically, Nathaniel wants to
I have
flex
another
that he has the score of
15,000 something right now.
legitimately.
Wait. 15,000.
Yeah, something like that.
Yours, Nathaniel.
Yeah.
Wait. It took me forever to go to 1,000.
Yeah, but I have the back door to the game.
Cheater and
So I know what's
I
going to happen.
also had the back door, but mine doesn't count.
It's not cheating.
yeah,
Seriously.
It's not cheating. It's knowing the code of the game. Anyone can do it if they have the resources.
Wait, it's like you're
It's
saying.
having a map to a labyrinth, basically.
Basically.
Exactly.
So cheating.
I got to know that you had released your website, right?
A few weeks ago. A few days ago.
Tell me about this website. Anything?
So in the beginning, we were in talks of like seeing when we decided that we were like, if we were to do a product, we would have we would have needed a website, of course, so we could sell the product on it. But then we were like, for the game, we're not seeing a real use for the website, so then we had decided not to do it.
But then,
but then a few weeks, I think like last month or a few weeks ago,
last month we decided, let's do it.
we were like, let's do a website and share the link and use it as promotion to basically have a place as a place where everyone can, for example, know about the team, give us feedback on our game, um, know something else about our partners, which is coming soon or already released, depending when this is released.
Can't wait.
So yes, we wanted a place where basically everything is there.
And there's also like a small meet the team section if you want to know more about us, all of us.
Before ending this interview, would you like to tell us where the audience might find you through internet?
Well, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram as Mycro Pixel Studios, and you can find the game Skydive on Google Play, and you will soon be able to download it on iOS on App Store.
Okay, so we will leave the links down below the description. I hope you liked this video for this week. Thank you, Mycro Pixel, for joining for today's episode, and we will see you for our next one.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much for having
Thank you.
us.
Bye.
Bye.